Alright, hello. Welcome to the weather update. It's December 2nd, 2020. It's 3 p.m. And we've been dealing with this upper level low the past couple of days. I know I didn't do one yesterday, the weather update. Just kept a lot of clouds around, and the same deal today, pretty much a lot of clouds. Much colder conditions. Temperatures dropped throughout the day yesterday. But this upper level low is finally starting to pull on out of here and pull the cloudiness out with it. So, looking at the radar, we have a couple of showers, light showers, could be rain or maybe even a little snow shower mixed in there that are scattered around. And if we look at some of the observations from the past, we'll go look at Islip where it's right now. It's 42 at Central Park, and it's 42 at Islip. You can see it's overcast. No, not now. You can see it's overcast, and we've had cloudy skies throughout the day today here at Islip pretty much. Last night got down to the 30s, mid-30s, and yesterday you can see the temperatures were dropping throughout the day, but we stayed mostly cloudy yesterday as well. So we're dealing with a lot of clouds around, obviously it hasn't been all that clear. Looking at some of the current conditions across the area right now. Temperatures are in the low 40s. We have still gusty winds, just like yesterday. We have these strong gusty winds because of the gradient between the upper level low and the high. Wind gusts 20 to 30 miles an hour, so the wind chill makes it feel a lot colder. And we're going to go look at the climate data right now and take a look at how November turned out at Islip and also at Central Park. So we were well above normal. Average maximum high for Islip was 59.3. That is, and the normal is supposed to be 53.2. So we were almost 6 degrees there above normal for the high, and for the low, not quite as above normal, 39.5. And the average minimum was 37.1. So this all turns out to be a mean of, its mean was 49.4. So that is about 4 degrees above normal for the month. So there's your anomaly right there, 4.3. So it's quite a bit above normal. Precipitation. Now the record precipitation, obviously we didn't come close to breaking that. 4.68. Normal is 3.67, so we're about an inch above normal with the rainfall as well. So let's go take a look at Central Park next. So Central Park, average maximum 59.8, so they're 6 degrees above normal there. The low, average minimum 46.1. You can see how much warmer it is in the city, by the way. 46.1, and there were 5 degrees above normal. 5 degrees above normal generally for the mean at Central Park as well. So very warm November. Precipitation, oddly enough, right around normal. 3.99 inches of rain. And the normal is 4.02, so not too far above normal there at Central Park, which is interesting. We can also look at JFK's climate report as well. Normally I don't usually look at JFK's, but we'll look at that one too briefly, and you'll see that they were above normal as well. Their mean is 3.4 degrees above normal. So quite a precipitation. 4.65. Normal is supposed to be 3.30. So an inch, 1.35 inches above normal for JFK as far as the rain. So it was a wetter than normal month in most locations, but not really not really at a record, not at a record pace, I'll go look at the National Weather Service's Twitter, and we'll just see if they make any notes of this here. So let's go ahead and look at their Twitter and see if they have any notes for the November summary here. Does not look like it. So let's go take a look at the models next. I guess that'll be our next thing that we will look at as we finally get this upper level low out of here and start clearing things out. But you'll see it won't stay clear for long. So let's first start with the upper air. Well, we'll stick with the conus view here for the upper air. So here is the height, and you can see here, this is the upper level, and you can see that upper level low right there. You can see ridging all around. Very strong ridging in Canada too, by the way. So we go kind of zonal again, and then here comes the next southern stream system again. That's going to wind up passing to the south of us Saturday night into Sunday, and then we have another much bigger cutoff, that trough that occurs here. It's very unusual to see this type of setup. Usually you'll see like a broad trough, but instead you have these like cutoffs, these upper level systems basically that are coming through. And then as we go into the long range, that ridge does unfortunately return for a while, and then we get to see maybe we'll get another trough in here later on. But so let's go look at the jet stream as well. So let's do that as well in the GFS, so you get an idea of what's happening here. So you can see the jet stream is just a complete mess. It really is. I mean, you can see there's two weak streams of the jet stream. You can see, and you can see there comes the ridge as we go back as we go into the future. You can see that dreaded ridge developing again. I will look at the European upper air as well. Similar deal here. So the European GFS kind of an agreement here, except for the weekend. Then things get a little more interesting with the weekend. It wants to phase that storm a little more. And then there's the second one. And then it just kind of, there's that deep one there. So European's a little different. So let's take a look at the surface. So low moves out. We have that high for tomorrow. And then we start seeing some clouds and maybe even some light rain by Friday. Here comes that system, which is going to bring a rainy Saturday for us. You can see it's very deep too. This is going to be another deal with strong winds again, it looks like. But the track of it is different than the last one. So we're not going to get into that tropical air, but we're going to deal with the really strong winds, really strong coastal storm there that is going to develop there. Very strong for the weekend, and that's going to produce some really strong winds. And then that moves out. We have another low forming offshore, which is where we have the trough. It's going to get cold, but then after that, we start seeing the usual the usual pattern start to emerge once again with the track going to the west. So how does that pan out with temperature anomalies? Let's take a look and see. So obviously today we are below normal. Tomorrow we will be near normal, going above normal for Friday, and then for the weekend probably near normal. And here comes that cool down, but not a really dramatic anomaly below normal. And then we go above normal again. So not really any huge. We were hoping for a little bigger of a plunge. Once again, it looks like we're going to get disappointed. So let's go take a look at our temperatures, and we'll look at the next weather events that we'll be dealing with. So for tonight, we're going to go down to the low 30s, low to mid 30s. Tomorrow, we warm up back into the mid to upper 40s. Which is about normal for this time of the year, dropping again down into the around 40, and then for Friday, with the clouds around, it's still going to be mild, it's still going to be near normal, highs in the upper 40s, and then there's that cold rain for Saturday that we're going to have, and that could mean some snow upstate perhaps with that track. Definitely be a colder rain And then as it moves it down, we'll get the cold air behind it. Sunday, highs will struggle to reach 40. Monday, highs will struggle to reach 40. So we will be below normal Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. And then enjoy that, because once you're done with that, we're back into the warm air again, as you see temperatures rising again across the east. And what can I say? However, it looks like behind that it cools off again. So we will have a couple of cool downs here and there, according to this. So that's some good news at least. Let me go look at the cloud cover. So see plenty of clouds today. Tomorrow the clouds move out, but here comes the cirrus. Hopefully we can eke out a day that won't have the cirrus in it, so we can have a blue sky tomorrow, and then the clouds roll back in Friday and Saturday. And, Sunday too, probably we're dealing with the clouds. And maybe we'll get out of some of those clouds next week, hopefully again, by maybe Tuesday or Monday or something like that. That's a ways off. So let me look at the NAM as far as the skies go. I don't want the 18s, 12s, is good enough. So here is the NAM. Clouds move out tonight, but then it seems like it wants to have a lot more clouds around tomorrow. We'll have to see. Maybe we get a break, and we'll get some clear skies for a little while tomorrow before the clouds roll in. Tomorrow's really your best bet for nice skies, it looks like. We can look at the RGEM as well. And we start off clear. The cirrus, I think we'll have, if you get an early enough start, I think you can beat the cirrus. And the cirrus kind of rolls in on us as we get toward the later in the afternoon and the evening. So let me go look at the NAM 12 kilometer. I don't think it's going to go far enough out for us to see the next storm. I really don't think so. Here's Friday. So here's Friday. It developed some light rain. And then here's that next storm for Saturday. That looks like a potent storm there. And again, if you look at the winds, got some strong winds there with that again. So we're going to have another deal with these strong winds again, this time from the north and east. And if you look at the upper levels, you will see we're not seeing this strong LLJ like we had with that, because we're not going to be in the LLJ. But if you look at the GFS here, at that. GFS a little different here with the timing and location. Not quite as bad with the winds. All right, that's the 850 winds. If we look at the surface winds, it seems like it keeps a little more of the worst of the wind offshore. But we've got a ways to go before we know for certain where the track of the storm, which will make the difference as to how much rain and wind we do wind up getting with it. But like I said, it looks like another stormy day on Saturday. So I think that's going to wrap up this weather update. Take care, and thank you for watching.